for joining. Today, you don't need too much, but if you wish to have anything for, say, padding additional for your knees, maybe you're getting a hand towel or a blanket or even a pillow. I like to use that as well as an option for a yoga strap. So you can use something like my yoga strap for additional way to reach different areas of my body. So if you're doing the replay, those are some good options. Other than that, you don't really need much for today's practice. And we're just going to wait till some more people come on, and then we'll get started. All right. Slow morning. We'll see. I might be by myself this morning. It'll be fun. Well, hopefully I will, during today's practice, get you something that, or hit areas that you need to be stretched. We're going to focus on just kind of opening up our heart, our chest, hips and hamstrings, our lower back. Good morning, Tracy. Thanks for joining. I'm kind of talking to myself right now, so this is great to have someone to talk to. Good morning. Good morning. Who else just joined? Is that Adam? Oh, Jean, good morning. There's Adam. Good morning. Not by myself anymore. This is great. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. TGI stretch and flow. Gotcha. I didn't understand what that meant for a minute. Good morning, everyone who is joining me today. I will just say my dog is in another room. The door is closed, but I can hear. I don't think it's closed all the way because I can hear her sniffing. So there might be a little dog jumping through on my side. I have some barriers up, but who knows? Just an FYI that is a possibility, but let's hope not. Good morning, Janet. Chest, glutes, back, hips. Yeah, long list, right? What do you guys, is that your list, Adam, of what you have that's tight? Or what's going on? Guys, comment real quick and we'll get started. How are you guys feeling? What areas of your body are really sore? What areas do you really need to focus on or you're having issues with? This is the time we get to like kind of talk, I guess, and communicate and fill me in with what you're feeling from the workouts during the weeks. I'm with you, Adam. I think Janet made us do 100 push-ups yesterday. Okay. You've done that so many times, you guys just don't even realize that we make you do 100. That sounds like a fun class. All right, so if no one else has anything to add to the list, chest, glutes, back, and hips. All right, so we got a lot to cover. We're going to try and do our best. We're going to starting in a standing position on our mat, kind of opening up that chest a little bit, opening up that lower back. So standing up, we're just going to bend our knees, sweep our arms open, inhale, reach up to the sky, meet me here, and exhale, bring those hands down. Good. We're going to again, inhale, reach on up, look up, squeeze those inner thighs together, and exhale, bring them down. Again, inhale, sweeping on up, reach up, look up, and exhale, bring it down. Good. Try and get those hands above those heels to make sure they're, as we inhale up, keep reaching up, bring those hands over those hips, not just in front. Try and make them touch as we exhale, bring them down. One more time. Inhale, reach up. We're going to stay here, clasp those hands together above our head. I like to interlace those fingers. I like to point my pointer fingers together, so reaching up really high. Those biceps are against my ear. Inner thighs are squeezing, glutes are squeezed. We're going to reach to the left, hips to the right, back to center, and to the opposite side. Keep reaching those arms nice and wide, back to center, to the other side, to the right. Deep breath. Exhale to center. Inhale to the right or left. Center, and exhale. We're going to swan dive all the way down to the ground. Soften those knees until we kind of get nice and loose here in those hamstrings, and just let everything hang. Shake it, rock it back and forth if you want. Soften those knees. You can get nice and deep. Nice stretch in that lower back. We're going to walk those hands to the left side of our feet, keeping our hips straight. And walk them to the right. Back to center. And see if you can get down a little bit deeper. Maybe you're only having your fingertips touch. Soften those knees a little bit more. Shouldn't feel too much of a stretch in the back of the hamstrings. And just let your head hang. Nice ragdoll. Let the neck shake back and forth. Grab your elbows if you want to have a little bit of additional pull down. Good, and we're going to slowly rise vertebrae by vertebrae to a tall standing position. So I'm straightening my knees, I'm arching that back, straightening vertebrae by vertebrae, tucking that chin. As I open up, shrug those shoulders up and back down, open up that chest. Fingers are wide. Good. We're going to inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Relax those knees in their folding position. We're going to inhale, we're going to halfway lift. So we're straightening that back, we're straightening our knees, shoulders away from my ears, stretching these hamstrings here. Yeah, hopefully you feel them from Monday as I do. And we're going to rebend, relax down, fold. We're going to halfway lift again. Inhale. Straighten those hamstrings, straighten that back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, one more time here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain pose. We kind of go vertebrae by vertebrae. Stall standing, reach on up high to the sky. Keep inhaling. Hands are over those hips. We're going to exhale. We're going to open up that chest to the sky. We're going to pinch the shoulder blades back together. Opening up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Soften those knees. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arms. We're opening up. I squeeze my inner thighs together and I push them forward a little bit as I open up that chest to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. I'm going to go through that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain pose. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Plant those hands. Walk back, high plank. Good. We're going to lower down to the ground. And we're going to press our hips to the ground, open, and we're going to straighten those arms. Press the tops of the toes in the ground. We're just going to open up that chest forward to the front of the mat. I like to go a little side to side. Kind of warming up here. Keep everything engaged. If you want, add an additional chin lift here. Exhale, we're going to relax back down. Come and press up to your knees. Tuck those toes under. We're going to go one downward facing dog here. So press back, down dog. My knees are not able to be straight yet. So we want to focus on one straight line from our hands to our hips. So for me, I'm getting my head through the shoulders, opening up shoulders onto our back, and our hips high to the sky. And then you're going to start pedaling out those feet, straightening and stretching those hamstrings that might be really tight right now. Keep those shoulders rolled onto our back. Good. Soften those knees. Come down to the ground. And we're going to sit on up. So we're in this kneeling position. Nothing too crazy. Got my fire on today for some heat because I think it's been cold. So hopefully you can still see me all right with that light behind me. So we're going to bend our knee with our left leg forward. We're in this half kneeling position. If you need to double up your mat or put a pad under your knee, you can for some support. And right now, because I'm twisting, my foot is in line with my knee. Bring it out so they're both in line with your hip as you face the front of your mat. I'm going to tuck my tailbone under, squeeze my glutes of both legs and my hamstrings. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. And exhale, bring my hands out to a T. All right, to the side. I like to flip my palm forward. And we're going to twist open to our right side. So one hand is twisting to either side of our mat, the front of the mat and the back of the mat. So it's important to keep this front knee open, facing the front of the mat. We're going to inhale, we're going to reach up high to the sky again. Let's do the same thing. We're going to exhale, hands come down, and we're going to twist to the front and back side of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Keep those glutes squeezed. Keep that hip open. This time we're going to twist to the opposite side, past this bent knee. Right hand to the front of the mat, back. Left hand to the back of the mat. Twist. Keep those glutes squeezed. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Hands to the front and back of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Come on, reach up high. Exhale, twist one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we're going to cactus those arms. Inhale, reach up. And we're going to start rocking forward. So I like to rock forward. I have a good hip mobility here, surprisingly. And we're going to rock forward into that front heel. So keeping that heel down. And we're going to rock back into this half kneeling. So we're going to inhale, open up that back hip, exhale, back to half kneeling. Good. Keep rocking if you aren't already. Exhale, back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, rock forward. We're going to stay here. Feel the stretch if you have your block. Or if you have like a foam roller or anything, you can hold yourself up here a little bit longer, squeezing through all the muscles of your legs for balance, pressing the front toes in the ground. Good. You can use your hand on your thigh if you need. We're opening up that chest here. Okay, we're going to add another piece. We're going to inhale our hands up to the sky. Keep those hips low. Exhale, we're going to kind of back bend, cactus arms again, looking up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, our hands down on the inside of our foot. Good. We're going to go to our lizard pose here. So if you are good and you can get lower, you're going to your elbows. If that's difficult, you can go a little bit wider and past the mat. We're just opening up this back hip. Inhaling, deep breaths. Through that belly button, through that waistband. You want to expand around the hip area when you breathe in. One more breath. Walk on back up. We're going to sit our hips back, tuck that back toe, And we're going to straighten that front knee. So you can sit on down, you can sit on the block, whatever you'd like. We're just folding forward over that front hamstring. Hopefully I am not the only one who feels super tight here. Deep breaths. Fold over, relax over that thigh. And re-bend. Switch legs. Hopefully we're getting nice and deep into these hips for you. All right, so I like to tuck my back toe, press my front foot all the way in for balance, squeezing those inner thighs together without moving our feet. We're going to tuck that tailbone under. So sometimes we're relaxed, we're going to tuck it under. So we're squeezing those glutes. Both hamstrings are engaged. We're going to inhale, reach up. And we're going to exhale, hands come to our teeth. We're going to twist to our left side. So our right foot should be in front. Keep that right knee facing forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Good. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Going to twist past the right knee to the right side. Exhale, twist. Reaching towards the front and the back of our mat. Keep standing up tall. Inhale. So keep this length that we just created. Even when we twist, keep the back glutes engaged. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist one last time. Good. Come back to center. Cactus those arms, pressing and opening up. Inhale, reach up. And then this is where we're going to start rocking forward. So again, if you need to inch that front foot forward or use your block and get your block for some stability, we're just going to squeeze those glutes still. I relax the back toes and open up my hips and rock back. Rock forward, no pressures on the leg, and rock back. Good, rock forward, rock back. Keep breathing in when you rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Good, we're gonna rock forward, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna keep that chest lifted as we, relax our back hip as much as possible. Staying here, pressing the toes into the ground. Good, you can use your hands on the thigh, use a block, whatever works for you. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. We're going to exhale those cactus arms here. Reach up, look up to the sky, the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale those hands on the inside of our foot. Again, you can come to your elbows. You can do whatever you'd like here. If you're not there yet and you're still working on opening up that back hip, just want mild discomfort, so take your time. Spread those hands wide. Focus on opening up those hips. The back toes are going towards the back of your mat. And your front knee is forcing itself forward. We're stretching the hips of the back leg and the front leg. Keep taking deep breaths here. All about the breath. One more breath. And then walk your hands back in. We're going to tuck the back toes, sit our hips back. Again, you can use your block with you. Straightening that front leg. Folding forward. It's okay if that front leg doesn't straighten completely. Reaching forward. Bring those toes up to the sky. Sit that right hip back more so the heel is kind of facing forward. Deep breaths. One more. and re-bend. Good. Hopefully we're feeling a little bit more open in our hips here. We're going to get to, Adam asked for that, those glutes. So before we get right to our glutes, I think we have time for something here. We're going to re-bend. So now we're going with our first leg, our left leg forward. Our right leg is back. We're going to get nice and deep in this hip stretch opening. So we're lengthening that back leg. Right leg is here. We can use our strap or whatever you like. We're going to reach across to our right side. And so we kind of did our thing. We twisted. We're going to bring our left hand against our right leg. And then we're going to reach our left hand, left leg. Right hand reaches back. And you can either grab your foot or you can use your towel or your strap, whatever works for you. And we are just going to press that hip or that leg into our body, opening up that back hip even more, getting down into the inner thigh. Deep breaths here if you need, and you're not there just yet. You can stay up on your block, whatever works for you. Get creative with what you got. Deep breaths, and we're going to relax. We're going to stay here though, so you can relax and just kind of move. But we're going to twist the other way. So we did this twist open. Now we're going to twist past our bent knee. Again, we're going to reach back for this strap or for our back foot. But we're going to plant now our right hand down. Our hip is open. We're going to bend this back knee. And we can, so however you need to do to get there, use the strap, which is really helpful. But if you don't have it, maybe you're putting the strap in. And we're just opening up to the side. So we're opening up towards the left side. So I'm letting my knee fall over, opening up those hips, pressing my right hip towards the ground as I twist and look towards the back of my mat. Deep breaths. Try to get here. One more. And come on out. Good. We're going to switch sides. So if you'd like, if you have a strap or a towel, you can kind of pre-wrap that around your ankle, your foot. Right foot is forward, bending into that front knee. Right hand against the right foot. We're going to reach back, bend that back foot, reach for the strap or the foot or the ankle, whatever works for you. Opening up towards the back of your mat. Or if you're good here, refocusing everything towards the front. Bring that hip low. Even if you want, if you need, if you can, opening up the hands forward, squeezing those glutes. Obviously, I'm better on one side than the other. And relax. Same thing, but now my right hand is back. Twisting past our bent legs or twisting to our right. Left hand comes to the ground. And I'm going to let my right leg open up. I'm turning my body towards the back of your mat. I'm just twisting, bringing that left hip to the left side of the mat. So my left hip, I'm opening up to the mat, kind of getting a little bit more of our side body here. As we stretch open, we kind of twist and almost are resting on our left side when we do this. A little bit different areas that we might not always get to. And last breath, come on out. Good. We're going to sit on down. Two options. You can either go into your hands back, figure 4, or you can go into our pigeon pose. So try to make sure your shin is as parallel to the front of the mat. You know, we don't want as much of an angle. We want to try and bring that as much as we can angled. So this is where blocks might come in. We're going to sweep our back leg back. We're going to reshift our hips so they're both even to the ground. So for me, I am up high to start. Before I start warming up and getting that hip lower to the ground. Staying here, and if you're comfortable, if you have it, you can fold forward and relax to the front of your mat. If you're not, that's okay if your hips are up and off the ground. Just take deep breaths through the pain spots. We got time. Might go over just a little bit. Keep breathing. Keep shifting those hips so we're trying to create an evenness from our left and our right as much as possible. You can use those blocks. You can use that pillow. You can use that blanket, that towel, whatever you need to kind of help adjust or keep you in that position of left and right. And last breath on your exhale. Coming back, we'll go down through downward facing dog. Maybe you're feeling a little bit, maybe you'll notice from your first downward dog, you're having a little bit more flexibility in your hamstrings. You need to send that foot back up, do any kind of twist. You're welcome to. Now the left leg is in front, pigeon on the left side. So again, I try to make it as square as possible. Shift my hips. I'm a lot closer here. And if you have it, you can fold on forward. If not, stay up higher and easily and gently work your way down. So I'm a lot higher with my hips. I have a hard time switching and keeping them square. But I'm going to stay here instead of folding all the way down into where my shin or my foot comes back. I want to try and keep my foot up with my knee as much as possible. A little bit of an arm workout. Sorry, guys, if you're feeling like how I am. Really tight. And slowly and gently, you kind of let your hip open up and fall to the ground. If you're already there and already to the ground, you got this. Keep taking deep breaths. If not, I want you to just try to, work on some other areas. This is where you're tight and you're not able to keep that foot up. You need to focus on that instead of just trying to go to where it is comfortable. The uncomfortability is there for a reason. You kind of want to focus and work on those sometimes. As long as we go into it nice and gentle. 2 more breaths. Last one. And come on out. Going to a downward facing dog again. Again, you can lift that leg, rebend the knee, do some hip circles, however you'd like. You can do it right here. All right, one last kind of movement to try and get that chest a little bit more. So if you have a block or even a foam roller or even a chair or an object like my entertainment system here, you're going to get that object and we're going to place our hands on top of that object. Palms on top, so wherever you are, I can be here, but I'm not going to do this for this video right now. We're going to put our palms on top or our wrist if you're using a foam roller. And we're going to walk our knees back. And we're going to sit our hips back past our knees wherever you can. So I might need to walk back even more. Hips are going past our knees just a little bit, but our head is going through these shoulders, and we're pressing our palms in the ground, opening up our chest, letting our belly hang to the ground as our tailbones to the sky. And we're just opening up those shoulders a little bit more. You can work on any object. For height, you can do this against the wall even. Someone found us. Sorry about that. Keep taking nice deep breaths. Add an additional stretch here. We got a nice stretch. Look, it's like our puppy dog stretch here. We're going to take our eyes and look forward to the front of our hands. Just keep taking deep breaths. We're opening up the rib cage. We're opening up the hips. Nice and gently bring those hands down. All right. Well, this didn't work out too well for me. One last move. So we opened up those shoulders there. We are going to do that scorpion move. So that is where we lay down on the ground, and I'll talk you through it. So let's lay down on the ground, arms out to a T. Arms out to a T. Lay down. And we're going to take our left leg, and we're going to try and bring it up and place it on the ground behind our right leg. We're just twisting and opening up our right side shoulder, or left shoulder to the sky. We're keeping our right shoulder on the ground, pressing open. Really get deep into that shoulder and that chest stretch. And then come on down. You're going to do it on the opposite side. So our palms are down on the ground. Keep the palms down. Taking our right side foot, placing it on the left side of our leg, just behind it. Keep that bottom shoulder rolled onto the back. Open up our right arm to the sky, pressing that arm down. You're going to feel it in the shoulder of your left side or in your left side chest, whatever's on the bottom. And relax. You can keep doing that side by side. Sorry about my little interruption here. But we did some stretches, hips. Yes, we definitely got hips. Thanks for replying, Tracy. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Adam, again, open up to the T. Just stretching down those arms, and we can do it by just laying on the ground. You can do it against a door frame as well. Have your arm, your elbow, and your palm against the door as you open up to the one side. Keep that core engaged as we do it. Or you can have it your whole hand down on the wall as you open up and press that palm down. You just want to make sure that this shoulder is rolled to the back as you do that. All right. So thank you guys for joining me. And if you're doing Zumba today, let me know. I'll send you the information. Zumba starts today, and Friday starts yoga. Yay! So excited. Yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Happy Wednesday. We're almost there.